Would ya look at the time? It's time for another video. Good day to you, my fellow adventurers. Throughout time and space, it is I, the Cowardly Time Lord, bringing you back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. In today's episode, we are going to continue through Xenobados. And then I'm going to show... I'm going to show you how to change the law once, and then I'm basically going to cut through the rest, which means this is going to be a lot of video with a lot of editing. Now, this is quite possibly the hardest teleporter run between teleporters there is. Like, it's easier just to do this and get a second rainbow dress. Which, of course, goes to Miranda. This is difficult. Like, I always forget how to do this part. That's how. Very difficult. And here we meet the Lapto 64. Is it like a Nintendo 64? I don't know. Submit law production license. Issued by Legislation Center. Law production license. This should be it. Understood. Launching of law is required for the enforcement of the law. Law launching license is issued. Take this to the law launcher. Acquired law launching license. When the process is completed, step back. You are hindering fulfillment of the quota. Complaint shall be brought to the Legislation Center. Arrgh, back to square one again. Actually, that was the quickest way back. Give Kongle a break. If this is your first time playing through the game, you're probably going to see that so often. It's not even funny. I want to run into all the monsters here in Xenobados, but it's not an easy task doing that. Well, at least we got two of the other enemies, but there's still two more to run into in Xenobados. So we got the Professors and the Sky Chaser. Okay, this one isn't going well. So apparently the professors aren't in mathematics. Gattapi's additions aren't going well. And they literally throw the book at you. Now, it's important to note the professors have an instant kill. They also have a bewitchment. They have, they basically can instill any status element.
Take that! I bring celery!
And that was the spirit it just tried to instill on Dart. So it's got that boring lecture, an amusing lecture, a shocking lecture, I think. I forget what all the things it can do are called, but it's not a fun enemy to deal with. The last two enemies in this area are the Guillotine and the Death Purger. Just so you know. Law Launcher. Now this one is actually the easiest to dodge. It's the easiest to dodge. What I'm trying to say is it's really easy to dodge the guards while going through this area. Yippee! Did you get me? Like, they all follow the exact same path. So it's so easy to dodge them. And now we never have to worry about apparently I want to say dorging. We never have to dodge the guards again. Ugh. Submit law launching license issued by Law Factory. Law launching license. This should be it. Understood. The law will be enforced. When the process is completed, step back. You are hindering fulfillment of the quota. Complaint shall be brought to the Law Factory. Come on, let's go. But yes, the law is enforced instantaneously. These now, look, these robots are completely docile. Can't even talk to them. Which makes it happy that I got the treasure out of the jail when I did. But now we can give Kongle the break that he wanted. As it were. And we can never go back to the prison unless you reinstall the law of being teleported to the jail. Yeah. I actually want to go back to the Law Factory to sell stuff. Actually, I'll just meet you when I run into enemies or when I open treasure chests, all that good stuff from here on. Okay. Be back in a bit. Is this a revision of the law again? Yes. State the number of the article to be revised. State the first digit from the left. 6. State the second digit from the left. 4. State the third digit from the left. 0. Bingley Code Article 640. Deliberation on amendment to those who disturb order shall be ignored without exception. Wingley Amended Code Article 640. Those who disturb order shall not be ignored without exception. Law production license is issued. Take this to the law factory. Acquired law production license. Next deliberation. Submit law production license issued by the Legislation Center. Law production license. This should be it. Understood. Launching of law is required for the enforcement of the law. Law launching license is issued. Take this to the law launcher. Acquired law launching license. When the process is completed, step back. You are hindering fulfillment of the quota. Complaints shall be brought to the Legislation Center. Also, I do believe I've just been ignoring what this thing here is. Wingley Amended Code Article 339, usage by non-Wingleys of shops is not prohibited. That is the physical manifestation of the laws within the city, if you didn't already catch that. Anyways. Here are the last two enemies within Xenobatus. The Death Purger and the Guillotine. I don't know which one's more important, really. They're both, both inflict status elements. Pretty sure both have an instant death move. But also the Law City having a guillotine enemy is funny. Of course it is, right? Doesn't get much better than that. Shit. Wait for your turn. Wait for your turn. Wait for your turn. Wait for your turn. Submit law launching license issued by Law Factory. Law launching license. This should be it. Understood. The law will be enforced. When the process is completed, step back. You are hindering fulfillment of the quota. Complaint shall be brought to the Law Factory. Now, I'm going to show you the process by which I came about a little glitch in the game. Hopefully it works on the emulator. Okay, it didn't work. I'm gonna try it again. No, not right now. No. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try and get the glitch to happen. It's not guaranteed, but it only happens after you change the law about waiting in line. Come on. He showed this on the original PlayStation. Oh, it's not working. I'm gonna try and get it because I got it in the... I have a video on my channel where I showed this glitch on my original PlayStation. Like I said, I don't know if it works on the emulator or not. But I want to try and show it. Okay, well, Dart basically gets caught in an animation loop because... You know what? No. I'm gonna try it until I get it... until it works. Okay, it's not working. Obviously not on this emulator. It won't work, so yes. So it was 703 for the law to access the Great Court and Signet Sphere. Wingley Code Article 703, deliberation on revision of the law prohibiting non-Wingleys from going to the Signet Sphere. Wingley Amended Code Article 703, the law does not prohibit non-Wingleys from going to the Signet Sphere. Law production license is issued. Take this to the law factory. Acquired law production license. Next deliberation. Oh, and I should mention that you can't change law number 666 until you fought the boss of the area. Fair enough. And there's also another law that you cannot change until after you fought the boss of this area. So, yeah. Still 2 more laws to change after we finish. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'll just actually skip to the end of this sequence because once we're back at the teleporting device, etc. The French have arrived. I had to say it. This is just a lone guillotine. So the French have arrived. I wonder how additions are going. Ooh. Why did I unpause here? Okay, here was a logical place to unpause. I was just going slowly insane as I have to keep on doing all this over and over again. But now we can head to the Great Court and the Signet Sphere. Where we start getting some fun scenes that the Dalek voice is very appropriate for. The law prohibits humans from going to the Signet Sphere. I know that, but it should be revised now. No revision has been received. Hey you, can't you be more flexible? Maybe my spell is not that strong, but I'm here. Why don't you let us go? The law prohibits humans from going to the Signet Sphere. A world crisis is near at hand. No interest in world crisis. Only entrance in compliance with the law. Wingley Code Article 703 revised, enforced immediately. The law does not prohibit non-winglies from going to the Signet Sphere. It says does not prohibit. Seems the produced law is launched, arrives, and then is enforced. They are treating laws as if they are commodities. That's all it was anyway. Also, Dart, his legs have become see-through. And so have his arms. Dart is just a floating torso and a head with a... And his hair looks weird. I've never noticed that before, anyways. The law was a mere tool to judge other creatures for them. The winglies. We spent too much time with that tool. We gotta get to the Signet Sphere before my father. Oh, right. Okay. You are at the flying disc station for the teleporting device. Determine the destination. Great Court Signet Sphere. Confirming the decision. Whee! Off to Cloud City. Yeah, I don't know. You are at the flying disc station of the Great Court. The Signet Sphere should be here. Signet Sphere, Signet Sphere, Signet Sphere, Signet Sphere, Signet Sphere, Signet Sphere. This isn't good. Dart, Rose, Albert, Ashel, Maru, Congal, and Miranda. Total 7. Confirmed accused. Accused? What is it saying? You are at the flying disc station in front of the Great Court. It's a waste to ask. Sorry, I just want to get into one last battle. Prepare for the boss fight. Actually make a save. I just used an amusing lecture. I just wanted to show that was a thing, indeed. And it causes bewitchment. And of course, bewitchment shatters as soon as the enemy is killed, so... Now Maru needs to be healed, and that's an instant death. Well... Fine. Didn't want to use this, but fine. Yeah. You know what? Just give me a second. I need to set up my party and everything for this fight. So... Rose and Miranda. Dart. Talisman. Soul Eater. As much as I dislike using it. Rose's hairband, so she's already good. You need the talisman as well. And then I think Healing Breeze is in order. And now we are prepared. Great boss fight of Xenobatus. And after this boss fight, the episode will be over. Where are we? It's the court of Xenobatus. It is the place where judgment is passed for non-winglies under the name of fake justice. And still now. Guilty, 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 guilty. My name is Nomos. I am the justice. My word is the only truth. We are here to protect the Signet Sphere. Let us go through here. Accused, Dart, Rose, Albert, Haschel, Miranda, Maru, and Kongle. Seems you know who we are for the Signet Sphere. And you are trying to intervene. Why? Accusation, the will of the Creator, so it's not working. Oh no, is this manipulated by my father? Thus, the death penalty is sentenced. Come out, winged executioners. Victor, Celibus, Culiba, start the execution. Exterminate. 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 Ah, yes, these guys. Culiba has instant death spell. Vector can grow into a giant, and Celibus is the healer. And also status ailment inflictor. And Vector will only grow into a giant once he goes down to half health, and is only if Celibus is still alive. And the giant form lasts for a couple of turns, whereas powers, of course, doubled, and he eats you and spits you out. Also, I love how Vector has tiny little wings, Celibus has 6 wings, and Culiba just looks like the obvious definition of the Grim Reaper. You know, like, he's just the Grim Reaper. Even his attacks reflect that he's just supposed to be the Grim Reaper. Miranda is about to show them the meaning of holy light. Send these executioners to the infernal world. Also, I've no doubt that, like, these guys are supposed to be a pun on something or other, or supposed to, like, represent 3 stages of law, or I don't know. Sorry, but they just seem so unique, it's hard to think they don't represent something. And yes, that is the power. The White Silver Dragon. Truly at work. I have no idea what just happened. That was a very long transition. Let's just take out Kaliba. Because I would actually like to show Vector grow into his giant form. Whether that happens or not is debatable. And you didn't get to see Kaliba's awesome, like, summon ability, which he summons a giant... He summons a giant green lizard from the void that spits black bubbles out. Well, it all depends on what this attack does. You know, how much damage it does. It's probably going to take out both Kaliba and Vector. Well, definitely Vector, so you don't get to see his giant form. Status ailment move obviously won't work because we're Dragoons. Instant death, which obviously won't work because we have talismans. And there goes our friend. Actually, you just regular attack. Yeah. This ability. Dead Hand? Is that you? I don't think that's Dead Hand. Final burst to finish off the fight, I would assume. Sorry I made such a fool out of this boss fight. It's actually supposed to be pretty difficult. I just don't care. That fight was easy. To put it simply. Master, hurry to the god, rebels against so as will overcome me. The signet sphere is over there. Let's go. I don't know why I really equipped the Soul Eater. I didn't really do any physical attacks. Also, yes, being in Dragoon form means that the Soul Eater's health draining thing doesn't work. Just so you know. And that was the last boss fight that will ever use instant death abilities. I need to keep this party in just for a little bit longer so that I can get their SP back up to their maximum levels. Time for a scene. The Signet Sphere! He's done it. It is losing its magic power. This moon dagger is serving as proof. How on earth did he get here? Now the sky is one of my roads, too. Father? Can you hear the movements of the god of destruction, as if a hymn to a new world? Sounds like an outcry of the world to me. With the outcry, Shanna will be reborn to the god who no longer knows you. Arrgh! She desires that too. She does not. You'll see when you meet her. But for Shanna, you are a mere object to be destroyed. Wait! He is not Sieg. Then who is he? We will find out in the city of the last Signet Sphere. I will, in Mayfield. Yes, and next episode will be about us unlocking the way to Mayfield and changing the last two laws of importance. Well, changing the last two laws of importance so we can go to Mayfield. More to the point. Anyways, yeah, okay. We at the save point. Yes, we are finished. Anyways, this looks like a good place to end off for today's episode. So this is the Cowardly Time Lord signing off. I'm saying, have a good day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Bye-bye now.